It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see Cole Kmet. He had a busy week last week, finishing with over 170 yards. It's the Saints and the Oilers. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
It is always a celebration here in the city of New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Superdome. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Oilers of St. Louis taking on the New Orleans Saints.
Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Saints team as they enter play. They come in off a loss in the opener last week. That one was on the road. Now they get their first taste here of home cooking.
And what they're hoping to do is feed off the energy of the home crowd.
Two one-loss teams set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
Ritter to throw it. That one's complete out to Michael Mayer.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Ritter now. And this one too low. When you look at the Saints defense,
this unit very tough to throw against. Currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though.
Out of the gun, here's Ritter. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Touchdown! Cooper Kupp, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Oilers are on the board first here this afternoon.
Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
So here come the Saints now for their first drive.
They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
And he certainly had his share of struggles in the opener, threw a couple of ill-timed interceptions in the game. So that was something that was harped upon all week in practice. Because if he's going to help this team be a winning one, he can't give the football away like he did last week.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
The Saints had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
Love from the gun on third down. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
They'll run it for the first time with Dameon Pierce. Down to the 42, second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times he
tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen.
And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and you can't do it all on one throw.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Ritter from the gun. That one complete. It's tanked down.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. The numbers on the ground for Montgomery in last week's affair. 9 carries, 72 yards.
And that's just not enough carries for a running back to get loose and really feel like he's into the game, because they have to have enough volume to establish a rhythm, not just for themselves, but also to get in sync with their offensive line so they can read the blocks properly and they can execute them. I expect them to get a minimum of 15 carries in this game, and the optimum number would be 20 plus.
On first down, Ritter.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that, but they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game, and you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
He's able to get 4 back on the run, but now they'll have to find something here on 3rd and about 14.
They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 16. A pretty good mark there. They needed 14. They got 14 on 3rd down.
Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10.
And he's got his man on the out route. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They'll run with Montgomery. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
You get down near the goal line, you need to start enlisting the help of all 11 guys on the defense. And that's a nice job there by the cornerback, squaring his shoulders and coming in to make the tackle.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. So can this New Orleans defense stand tall again? 3rd and goal. Herbert. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh,
right?
yeah.
It's an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play when my quarterback has a chance.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Cooper Kupp, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Oilers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So after the disappointment in the opening week loss, Charles, this looks like really a completely different football team.
They sure do, and I think they realize we can't start 0-2. And they're determined to not let it happen by the looks of things here in the early going.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. That one in the books as a 12-play drive.
And it ends with Cooper Kupp on the receiving end of the touchdown pass. This fielded right at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their 2nd drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
Another carry for Pierce. And he'll get a few yards here to the 34. You look at this defense.
This unit 3rd best in the NFL in stopping the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this done.
A gain there of 21 yards. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here's Pierce on the counter.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Pierce now up the middle.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
Love now. That's complete to Pierce.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A really good pickup at 28 yards.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints.
Deebo Samuel,
his 1st touchdown of the new season.
And the Saints are back within a score. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that'll make our score 14-7.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Our attention shifts back to Desmond Ridder in this offense.
5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of a route, too.
Ritter's got this throw brought in here by Mayer. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
But give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
Going up the gut, Montgomery. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Ritter.
Throw left side, complete to Cup. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. This offense on 3rd down today, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first.
First down, here's Ritter. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
That's complete to Dell.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Ritter will set up to throw it.
Steps away to his left. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. And his kick is indeed good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
This taken in at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Saints coming out now to take the field.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I showed my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. On 3rd down, Love.
And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. And remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had 1 pick. It could have been his 2nd, but instead it's 4th down.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And he'll take it just outside the 40. 31 yards on the punt there.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Ritter completes this quickly.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
Ritter with it after the play fake.
That'll be caught. It's Cup. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. To the air again, it's Ritter.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Montgomery. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Montgomery going to be hit and net at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Look at this, a tight end carry. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal, Ritter with it.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Cooper Kupp on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Oilers are able to widen their advantage.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 8.
Love from the gun. This will be caught. It's Samuel.
Now inside the 25, Deebo Samuel.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Deebo Samuel.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Saints are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And the lead down to 10, 24-14.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Get a look at this offense led by Cooper Kupp as they make their way back onto the field. He's the star wide receiver, and he's doing his thing so far here into the 2nd quarter.
And how you get distinguished as a star is each and every week performing to a high level no matter what they throw at you, because you're always wanting to take him out of the game if you're a defensive team. How do you press him, double him, triple him, all those things? But the best players show up each and every week, solid games and some spectacular ones.
And he has showed up time and time again. And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. Throw left side complete. That's Pierce. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Love's throw complete here to Kmet.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Throwing. Love. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. Love now to pass on 1st down. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver.
And now it's 2nd down.
Here's Love. That's complete to Dobbs.
A big play there just before halftime. And even 60 yards. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And his kick is good.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
So we have reached...
Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the third quarter here.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
On second down, here's Pierce.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Love with it here, third and short yardage. Over the middle, complete to Samuel.
And he is going to have a Saints first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
Play action this time with Love.
Looks for the out route, and it's complete to Komet.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
This offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a first and 10 here. Back to the ground with Pierce.
And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. They go again with Pierce. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's in. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's third and 10. Working out of the gun. Love.
And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted.
Picked up by DJ Reed. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. Here's Ritter. Short throw, that's hauled in by Mayer.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Second and 10. Ritter to throw it.
And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
I see the surprise in the face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And now the third down throw incomplete as well. So they bring out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Pierce.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
43 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. First down, they go right back to Pierce.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love.
He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain. On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To pass, here's Jordan Love.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet.
And out of bounds right around the 20. On 1st and 10, Love.
Now he's got it. And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Mitchell diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. Dicker down, attack on the extra point.
And that will tie our game here in the 3rd quarter. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Get a look at this offense led by Cooper Kupp as they make their way back onto the field.
Well, this defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down.
Ritter. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39.
Ritter on 1st and 10.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
On 1st down, Ritter.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Ritter now.
Over the middle, that's hauled in by Kupp. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 22-yard line.
To the air again, it's Ritter. Throw out wide is incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
And it's caught. Touchdown.
Bo Melton.
A 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Oilers have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out. Back now here live in New Orleans.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
58 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Love. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
To throw now. Here's Love.
They'll run the screen with Mitchell.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Pierce takes it straight ahead.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. On 3rd down, Love. That is caught. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a 1st down.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st. One. Losing yardage back at the 12. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Love now.
Swings this one out wide for Pierce.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory.
Love looking to throw it. Incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Get a look at this offense led by Cooper Kupp as they make their way back onto the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Ritter completes this quickly.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
On 2nd down, Montgomery. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Back to throw, Ritter. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Ritter will set up to throw it.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37.
On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 8. And they'll go right back to Pierce.
And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing, Love.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Here's Love.
Throw right side complete to Dotson.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down. Now Love.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Going back to Love.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Back to throw again. And his throw here is incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Love's throw taken in by Fitzpatrick.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. To pass, here's Jordan Love.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy.
Now Ritter to throw on 1st down.
Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll go to Montgomery to try to wind some clock.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And he'll get this one down to about the 27.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Ritter looking to throw it here.
Little short pass here to Hill.
And he is going to have a 1st down here. And that should be the one that seals a victory. Down to a knee goes Ritter, and that should be enough to finish this one off.
So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for